Hello everyone, Dave here. You probably found my channel because you saw me playing guitar or making a silly video or doing something geeky. But I also am involved in a little mini-series project that's like comedy drama about a band that is off the road because of the pandemic. And it's called 2020 Rendezvous. And we did our first series, people liked it, and we're raising money to make the second series. Now every week we do a podcast called the Spudathon because the band's called the Space Potatoes. And we've been off for a couple of weeks doing some new songs, and in this episode of the Spudathon that I streamed earlier with my co-hosts Chris, Ricky and Trevor, we played 7 brand new songs that we've been working on, and we kind of launched the fundraiser for Series 2. So I thought I'd share this episode on my channel as well. I hope you enjoy it. Please head over to the Space Potatoes channel and subscribe to that, and also watch 2020 Rendezvous. And enjoy this Spudathon, and I hope you like the new songs. Also check out some old Spudathons and you'll hear some old songs as well. So thank you very much. Cheers.
Double the amount of fish that he turned into wine.
They remind me of the heady. True, he needs to grow up.
And he's back. Yes, kebabs definitely come from Turkey, and you can say that.
Hello and welcome. Tonight's show is fully stuffed like a package in an Amazon van. But first, someone who's never been to the Amazon, it's Chris Barnes. Hello, Chris.
Good evening, people. Hope you're enjoying the heat wherever you are, if it's warm, and if it's cold, hope you're enjoying the cold.
And of course, the man who is the authority on Amazon, well, Amazonian women, it's Trevor. Hello,
Don't
Trev.
mind the odd Amazon. Anything over 6'8", top.
And almost last and definitely least, the man whose hair colour can't be bought as a dye on Amazon, it's Ricky.
Hello, how you doing?
It fell off his head, it's on his jacket now.
And of course, there's me, Amazon Prime. So,
Yeah. 60-day trial, Dave Fowler.
yeah, everyone signs up and then
Keep your receipt for that.
then cancels it before I get any money.
Yeah.
But how's everyone doing? It's been a couple of weeks.
It has been a
Yes.
couple of weeks. Yeah. It's been good to have a breather and get some stuff done, but
Breather.
it's great to be back.
It
Great
is
to see
very
your
good.
smiley faces again.
It is. And we have a lot coming up the show. We have 7 brand new songs tonight and one from Trevor that you haven't heard before. Please share this stream and subscribe. We are now raising money for 2020 Rendezvous Series 2. We have already raised £110 today. That was zeroed out today. So
Really?
thank you to the few people
you,
that have
people.
pre-bought. There's 2 albums for sales plus a load of other stuff, but we're going to come up to that. There's 2 albums, 14 and Megalomania, but we're going to talk about that after we play the first song. We got, as I said, the new songs, Trev's song, Chris's album of the week. We got Trev and Ricky's True and False. We got Jesus the Pen.
Oh, bollocks, still ain't done one.
Of course you haven't. You've had 3 weeks.
That's the point.
I've been busy and I ain't had time to do it.
So
Busy,
let's say hello to some people. Hello, Christine. Hello, Mike. Hello, Donna. Hello, Anne. Hello, Phil. Hello to Mike Crooks, Jackie Luck, and I assume Phil Luck's there as well. Ralphie. Hello to Wolfgang, Jarrett, and Ada. Loads of hellos there. Very nice. And people over on, we got Mike Barnes and Brian Craven over on YouTube, and Evelyn Anderson and Eddie Cridgelington over on YouTube. So a fantastic
Evening, Father.
start after a couple of weeks off. Let's just do the first song, okay? This is a new song from our new album, part of a double album that we're releasing soon. This is
It's exciting to say that, isn't
It
it?
is, isn't it? It's really exciting. This is a track called Twisted in the Knife with Silence from Megalomania. So here we go.
I feel alienated and a little frustrated. I am starting to fear you, even though I don't want to. You are taking my time now, stacking our cabins. All your plans had no truth, so I'm the one who's a loser. I've given up on you, you've given up on me. But in the end, it makes two to make a team. Just taking it day by day, I get overtaken, so it's better I'm not afraid. I have no more patience for your twisted cries. Just reading it every day, I get overtaken, so it's better if I forget that you're twisted in the night with silence. Just taking it day by day, I get overtaken, so it's better I'm not afraid. I have no more patience for your twisted cries. Just reading it every day, I get overtaken, so it's better if I forget that you're twisted in the night with silence. Just taking it day by day, I get overtaken, so it's better I'm not afraid. I have no more patience for your twisted cries. Just reading it every day, I get overtaken, so it's better if I forget that you're twisted in the night with silence.
Mate.
So there we go. That was Twisting in the Knife with Silence. That's one of my
Really like
songs
that.
for our new album there. Trevor hasn't heard any of these, so we're going to get initial reactions. What do you think, Trev?
Top. I like the space in it.
Oh, thank you very much.
Got space.
It's
Hello
honestly-
to Rebecca Goodwill.
BV sound great.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Shout out on the BVs, by the way, to Emily, throwing in some wonderful BVs there.
Fabulous.
To the wasp.
I sent her an early demo, and she enjoyed it so much, she sent me back some BVs unprompted, and I really liked them, so they ended up in. And it's nice when someone's enthusiastic about
Yeah,
something you've
it
written.
gives it a real pop edge, having that little hook that she's put on it. But the chorus of the song, Dave, the song's brilliant, but that chorus is one of your best choruses, and you're going to think, oh no, I've done better than that. But it's just instant pop music. It's brilliant.
Excellent. Well,
Well done.
Rebecca Goodwill says, woohoo, been looking forward to this all day, liking the new hair, Dave. Thank you very much. Christine says, Ricky, you could work on our roads, especially with a burp like that. Nice haircut, curly fries. Thank you very much. Lisa Hartin. Hi, everyone. I managed to get a Sunday off. Hello to Lisa. I've got, who else here? Jackie says, catchy tune. We got lots of people watching on YouTube as well as Facebook. Loving the cowbell, says Ralphie. Thank you very much. But yeah, so we're doing this kind of double album. It's part of the plot of Series 2, and we want to fund Series 2. So we've got the little raising money thing at the top. So you can go to 2020rendezvous.com, point above you, Chris. Yeah, there we go. /shop. And you can actually pre-order both 14 and Megalomania as a pack, or each of them individually, handwritten lyrics, all sorts of stuff, or just generally make a donation. So we're open for business again. So thanks
Yes,
to everyone
it
who's,
all helps. It really, really helps.
It really, really, really does. Hello to Graham Padden. We haven't seen you for a while. Welcome to the show. You missed the first song, but
Hey, man.
yeah. So shall we move on to the second song, because we've got quite a lot of songs to get through. This is one of Chris's. Do you want? This is from 14. This is a new
It
one
is
from 14.
Yeah. Well, I finally got round to putting some vocals on things, even though the lyrics were written, just never had time to record them. But luckily, England played, so I recorded all my vocals. Which one is it? What are we
This
doing?
is Shine On 94.
Shine On, part 1994.
So here we go. This is off 14, which is available for pre-order now. Help us fund 2020 Rendezvous Series 2. Here we go.
Don't say I've got my head in the clouds. One day you won't believe the crowds. We work hard to get the demo out. Let the people know what we're about. Aim high, sound right, we got it made. I'm not wrong, so come on, isn't it time we played? Support slots and things of yesterday. Can you believe we used to pay to play? I told you that the future's not so bleak. We're enemies, single of the week. Sign this, sign that, we'll help you out.
Go on, mate, can you make it out to my mum?
Stand here, look cool, and we'll do no doubt. I feel stranger, a life changer. To be here now is such a blur. A great story, so don't bore me. And all the journalists do concur. I can't complain if it feels surreal. Another session booked for John Peel.
His house?
They say we need to film a video and follow that with some TV shows. So high each night, things can't go wrong.
He passed it or what?
Another town comes round, it's where we belong.
No, not this one again.
I feel stranger, a life changer. To be here now is such a blur. A great story, so don't bore me. And all the journalists do concur. Hold on now, have you heard the news? The album's had such great reviews. I feel stranger, a life changer. To be here now is such a blur. A great story, so don't bore me. And all the journalists do concur. I feel stranger, a life changer. To be here now is such a blur. A great story, so don't bore me. And all the journalists do concur.
So there we go. That was Chris's song, Shine On, part 1994, which is excellent. We've got some comments here.
Mega.
Good one, Chris. Very catchy. Very much in the theme of 2020 Rendezvous and 14. Well, that one is off 14.
Mm-hmm.
The stuff off Megalomania is a bit different. We've kind of, that's the we're not going to give away the plot, but the name
No,
of
you
the
can't,
album
no.
kind of should suggest that it's going to be slightly different from normal Space Potato stuff. Coming up, we have Trevor's True or False immediately after this coming up. We've also got 5 more songs, and we've got Chris's album of week, and we got Ricky's True or False and Jesus the Pen. But first, we have Trevor's True or False. Go on, Trev.
Right. On tour in a splitter bus, driving to Spain. It was a long drive. Not from here, but from somewhere else. We stopped off to get something to eat in this little Spanish restaurant. And it was taking that long to get the food myself and the band members were looking at this bread and thought we might as well just eat some of that while we're waiting. So we went over to this table, picked it up. I went to take a bite out of this, what felt like quite a hard bread roll. Turned out to be display bread, which broke. And it was made of some sort of crunchy, weird, cardboardy stuff. Anyway.
Oh, the stuff vegans eat.
Yeah, probably, yeah. So that's one. The other is on tour with the Buzzcocks. Because of the way the gigs were set out and we were doing little tiny places as well as bigger places, I had to go 3 days without a shower. It was awful. That's the second one.
Both of them seem rather plausible.
Yeah.
I want to go with number 2.
So, what do you think?
I'm going number 1. There's no way in the world you wouldn't shower for 3 days. You'd discover some way of getting a shower somehow.
Should have seen the gigs.
I was going to say there's been there'll be situations where you just can't. So I'm going to go with number 2.
We did a gig in El Paso where if you sat at the bar, when anyone went to the toilet, you could see the shitter open to the bar.
What do people at home think? Give us your comments. Give us your comments. We've got Mike Crooks going for number 2. Graham says false on number 2, so I'm assuming that's number 1. But Evelyn and Anne Blair both say number 2. Jackie says A. I'm assuming that's number 1. Jackie says number 1. Christine says number 1. Jarrett says number 2. Ralphie says 1. I think I'm going to go with number 1, actually. Chris, you going with?
Numero uno. Sorry, I've just got to try and
And
sort
you,
something
Ricky?
out.
Number 1?
No, I'm going number 2.
You're going number 2. Trevor, tell us which one it is, number 1 or number 2?
The true one is actually number 1. It was a little strange little restaurant. I'll tell you whose band it was. It was Steve Eagle's band, Crackout.
Oh, Crackout.
Yeah.
Oh,
We all
that's
sat
great.
there. We were getting, it was like an hour after we'd ordered. And it was so slow over there. Anyway, I said, here, look, some bread over there. So I went over to this table, grabbed it, went to take a bite, and it just cracked. And it was display bread made of something weird. And they came rushing over, like in Spanish, telling, like, going, no, 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 no. Anyway, quite a funny story. When we got the food, it was terrible.
Should have stuck to the bread then.
Ugh.
The sourdough bread.
Oh, don't
Oh,
say
no,
sourdough.
no.
Oh,
Never again.
Shaped like a crocodile.
Got a sourdough snooker table.
So, well, coming up in the show, we've got 5 more songs. We've got Trev's song as well. Chris's favourite album of week. We got Ricky's True or False, and we got Jesus the Pen. But first, we should say hello to Emily. Hello, Emily. Nice for you to join us. You missed the beginning of. We played the stream that you were singing on, the song that you were singing on the stream. You missed the beginning of it, but lovely to see you here. Brian says he said number 1 and claims his prize, but let's get straight on. This is a song that I wrote for Megalomania, the other Space Potatoes album of the double album that we're pre-selling today. So go to 2020rendezvous.com/shop and buy one of the packages or donate and help us fund Series 2. This is Sell You the Lie from Megalomania.
Woken up with an emptiness. There's a hunger for
So there we go. That was Sell You the Lie.
Mega.
We got
Bloody lovely.
We got some people going. We got Emily going, ooh. Thank you very much, Emily. Becca Goodwill says, all these new songs have been absolutely brilliant so far. Sorry, I didn't do any facts in that. No one reminded me to do facts. I forget.
Dave, do some facts.
Um,
Sorry, there's a delay.
They're automatic.
I have to click the button to do them.
God,
they
no,
come
sort
up-
it out. I'm sure you
and I
can
forgot.
control that like digitally.
I was just
in
enjoying
advance.
listening to the new songs. Anne says it's going to make it even more difficult to choose a tune a
I
week.
used to really look up to
Evelyn
you.
said that's a great song. Love it. Thank you very much. I'm playing them not in the order that I wanted, so my script's all gone wrong for the show. But who cares? Let's move on to your comments.
Comments of the evening.
So we have some comments here. We got Jenna saying, "I'd do the same, Ricky. What a cheek." Talking about Ricky accidentally, not so accidentally, breaking Carol Decker's car aerial when he was young. Also, did Carol know that you broke her aerial, or did you keep it?
Oh, it was a genuine accident. I didn't go out there and purposely, I ramped it up a bit.
Oh, so your true story was a little bit embellished. Then.
Well, we was playing football and I booted the ball and the ball just happened to go straight towards her aerial.
We got Evelyn here saying the true and false clips are good fun. Thank you, and that's one of the best Jesus clips. Amen. That was the one of the sing-alongs.
Jesus Christ.
The pen is surely mightier than the sword, says Gage. Trev is the shortbread of all Twix. Under these circumstances, does left or right Twix really matter? Sharon asks. That's a very good point. Sean says hallelujah to Jesus there. New sub from Manny Fresh Gaming. Thank you very much for subbing, as I commented. I think Jesus the Pen is brilliant, especially the one from June the 27th. Well, that's coming up later on the show. We've got loads of comments on here. I love the true or false part. Mike Crooks says, Trevor has some great stories. Could definitely spend hours listening to his tunes and anecdotes. Great guy, great show. That's all the comments I'm going to feature for this week. But keep your comments coming and we will... read them out in the show. What is coming up next after that one? We're going to have Trev's song now. I think it's time for a bit of Trev's song. This one's called Squitch. Tell us about it, Trev.
Squitch.
It's just a stupid set of widdly diddly sort of guitar bits, I suppose.
Some people have a career out of that.
Well, it was. Yeah, it was fun to play, actually. Don't even know if I can still play it.
Well, here it is. This is Squitch by Trev and
I must
Horizon.
apologise for the quality, because if you've seen the cassette that all these came off,
I've done a bit of a mastering job on it, so it should be all right.
Good.
Here we go.
She's a woman used to come around the show. She wants to get back on the radio show. She used to be a big singer at the time. She got the money, but she's back in the line, you know. I wanna make it this time. I wanna get back in the line. I wanna make it this time.
So there we go. That was Squitch by Trevor there, with Trev on guitar and vocals.
Quite like that.
Absolutely amazing there,
Absolute
mate.
killer,
Absolutely
Trev.
amazing.
Ta.
I love it.
Don't play Manu one day. There's no point now.
Yeah, no. Should we just go?
Yeah, just fuck off.
Certainly
There's no
is the
point
most
there.
interesting song. Well,
No
coming up, we
fucking
do have 4 more new songs, but before that, I want to show you over on the browser here what we have over on the Space Potato shop, because we are doing Series 2 of 2020 Rendezvous. So you can donate any amount here and get executive producer credits. And obviously, if you donate a big amount, you'll get extra special thanks and all sorts of stuff. But we also have, for £6, just a standard executive producer credit. You can pre-order 14 and Megalomania, a double album, for only £20. We've got handwritten signed lyric sheets here for £25. Or you can buy both the albums as a download and a signed lyric sheet, handwritten lyric sheet, for £40. So that's a deal there that you... I
And
think
for an
a
extra
couple of people
five,
have already done that today.
I'll show you my nipple.
Yeah. So Ricky will throw you in his nipple. Or you can just buy 14 or Megalomania as individual albums for £12 each. And, of course, the old stuff there as well. But please do help us out, because we are looking to make 2020 Rendezvous Series 2. I'm sure all of you have seen it by now. If you haven't, what's wrong with you? I'm going to play the trailer. Here we go.
Shut up, you
Everyone knows me as Dave Dominy, and they call me Curly Fries because I'm in the Space Potatoes.
Dave and I bumped into each other at the bar. It's since transpired that he didn't like my band and I didn't like his band.
And Kieran suggested that I send you a little video of me playing, because I understand you're looking for a new bassist.
Just got off the phone with Nick. He's gone.
So have you had therapy before?
I've not played on any of the albums.
Being childish.
Yeah, bit of a
2020 is cancelled.
2020 Rendezvous. You and me and you. 2020 Rendezvous. There's so much that we can do. 2020 Rendezvous. Borderless like the EU. 2020 Rendezvous.
So there we go. That's the trailer for 2020 Rendezvous Series 1, which is on YouTube. You can watch it, all 3 episodes. And we do want to make a Series 2. So everything you buy from our shop, not the T-shirts and stuff, that doesn't count towards the total of that, because that's a different company that do that, although that will help, if you know what I mean. But anything you buy of basically 14 and Megalomania and any of that stuff I just said will help with this. But let's move on to Ricky's True or False. Have you got one for us, Rick?
Yeah.
Go on, mate.
All right. So the first one is my nan used to work in a flower shop. I can't remember where, many years ago, and I'd figured out how to make myself sneeze. So I was in the shop, just looking around when no one was looking, just making myself sneeze, and then just convincing everyone that I had hay fever to have a day off school the next day. I'm a fucker for trying to get a day off school, as you all know. So so there was that. And my second one is we was in Texas. We was on the lake. We was all in the lake having a swim, and I needed to shit really bad. So I swam away from the from everyone who was with me, and had a shit
In the lake.
In the lake. Like waved it away, like, you know, tried to, you know, get it away, and I've gone back to the group, and then all of a sudden I see it floating in water. So I've had to go back, and they knew what I was doing, you know, but I had to really fight. I was at war with my own turd. That's number 2.
We've got here,
Just crushed it up
Graham
in your
says
hand.
first is false, second is true. Becca Goodwill says, wait, I'm sure Ricky's done this one before. And Blair says, here we go.
Well,
Jackie
there's a
said
recurring
2.
theme with Ricky, isn't
Yeah,
there?
it's all poo themed. Brian
that case,
Craven
I'll go for
saying
number
based on previous experience. Evelyn says 1, but Mike Penninger say 2. Mike Crick saying an overwhelming number 2 here. I've got to say I'm going to go with number 2 as well. What do you
I
think,
think
Trev?
2. Yeah, 2.
2. Chris?
Yeah, definitely number 2.
Oh dear, lots of people. Becca Goodwill says number 2. John Chappell says number 2. Donna's definitely saying number 2 there. So, Ricky, which is it?
Of course it ain't number 2. That is number 2.
Of course it's number 2. Was that in Texas by any chance?
Yeah, that was on Texas, but it was the one where it was me, Bonnie, Emily Law, Robbo, and
Bobby.
And I
I've
was
just done it while you were talking to Bonnie, and just swam away and said, "You mucky bastard."
It was funny. We was all fucking pissing ourselves. It was funny.
Was it weird doing it
No, actually, it
in the
felt.
water?
No, it actually felt all right, like refreshing. Like didn't have to wipe your ass or anything. It's fucking mega. Yeah, that wouldn't work in water. But no, it felt great because it like came out and it just, you know, you didn't even feel it. It just fucked off.
I better wait till the next time the missus is having a bath.
Right, well, coming up, we have Chris's album of the week. We've got 4 more songs coming up, 4 more brand new songs, and of course, Jesus the Pen. But
Mike Penninger says, which lake was it? I used the lake here in Texas. I think that one was. I think
It's closed now.
Yeah, it's contaminated. I think that was Lake Whitney. So if you're ever out on a boat, Mike, and you might see my shit floating about.
That'd be like the Titanic and the iceberg, wouldn't it?
Probably glows orange like your hair.
Give it my regards.
Stick a flag in it.
Right, so here is the fourth to last song we're going to be playing this week. A brand new song. This is called Run For Your Life. It's one of mine, and it's from Megalomania by Space
Something I've never
Potatoes.
done.
Here we go.
I will hunt you down. I will feed on your mind. I will take your soul and leave nothing behind. 'Cause that's the price you pay for knowing me. I will live in your skin, get to know of your sins. I will wear your shoes, you will be my muse. back is turned, I will enjoy your pain. I will watch you burn, 'cause that's the price you pay for knowing me. You better run for your life. If I ever need you, only one will survive. You better pray that I die, 'cause while I am breathing, I can see through your eyes.
Brilliant.
So that was Run for Your Life there. We got John Chappell saying in the style of David Bowie. Interesting. I didn't really think that, but that's cool. Cool comparison. We got Evelyn Hansen saying another great song. That's good. Mike Crooks, another great tune. Brilliant Dave from Lisa, and Debbie March says brilliant, and Eddie Cridglington says that was brilliant. Although that might be for the last song for Trev's one as well, because I'm getting the YouTube comments a little bit late. But before we do any of that, let's move on to Chris's album of the week.
Chris's album choice of the week.
Chris's album choice of the week.
Hello there, and welcome to my section, because I can't think of any good true or falses. This week's album of the week is the brilliant 6 by Manson. Manson, who you might know from Wide Open Space, from their first album, Attack of the Grey Lantern, released a pop prog masterpiece in 6. It is a bonkers 79 minutes, whatever it is. Punk rocky type stuff, really progressive stuff, crazy stuff. The production is mental. When it first came out, I saw Jenna's brother in work and just said, "Oh, you got the new Manson album? What's it like?" He went, "It's just mad," and then left. So there's a recommendation if you needed one. It's just bonkers, but it's absolutely brilliant. I can't rate it high enough. It's in my top 10 albums of all time. That's 6 by Manson, and this is Lily's vinyl copy again.
Didn't know you were a fan of Marilyn Manson.
No, Manson.
That's what I said.
No, Manson, not Marilyn Manson. We could just go around in circles here.
Same thing.
Well, that leads us into the to the next song, which is one of yours, Chris, off 14, one of the new ones from 14, which is called The Corporate Machine, which I believe was influenced by Manson.
Yeah, it has got an influence from Manson, yeah. About the music industry basically tearing up a load of indie bands and shitting them out the other side.
Well, should we have a listen to it then?
Why not?
Let's do it.
So, from 14, this is The Corporate Machine by Chris Barnes.
There's no money, there's no fame, but that's not why you joined in with the game. You have the ideas and they have a name, playing your songs and things are never the same. Now life is easy as you're making your plan. Inside the bubble of a splitter van, you're all together taking all that you can, but so innocent of the upcoming scam. Driving home all night and no one ever complains. To reach the height of headlining is the only aim. Meet with the labels who now know your name. You got no idea that they're taking their aim. You're writing songs that now sound the same. The way that you buckled was a crying shame. You're given everything that you could ever need. The unaware icon was consumed by greed. They're changing all your plans and then they're changing your sound. And now you compromise, they got you chasing the pound. Now your face is on the front page, and you're fancy that you're too strange. The press accounts outside your front door. So is this what you play guitar for? Sat in meetings to plan the next year. The future's certain as it's always so near. Management and label will allay your fear. No chance to stop now or even shed a tear. They constantly remind you it won't grow on trees. No one seems to care or listen to your pleas. Your life will now be spent mainly upon your knees, playing faceless tours that they arranged overseas. Now your face is on the front page, and you're fancy that you're too strange. The press accounts outside your front door. So is this what you play guitar for? Tell your phone upon a comfort machine. You were cast aside for reality TV. Now your face is on the front page, and you're fancy that you're too strange. The press accounts outside your front door. So is this what you play guitar for? Your fanbase think that you've gone insane. Your toes obsessed with girls and cocaine. Now your cells will drop through the floor. Is this what you play guitar for?
So there we go. The Corporate Machine by
There you
Chris
go.
Barnes. Mike Barnes there
Hey,
says,
I know, yeah.
nice
A
one,
comment
son.
from my
Woohoo.
father. I am honoured. Cheers, Dad.
Woohoo
And
from
wife,
Jenna.
prepared.
Brian said, still
Hey.
waiting for a stinker. Mike Crook says, we're being treated to some great music tonight. Great song, Chris. So
Thank you.
that's good. And Eddie Cridlington said, both brilliant, some fantastic guitar work going on tonight. Yeah, that one,
Cheers. I played guitar on that one.
you did play guitar. In fact,
I was allowed to play
I don't think I did any guitar on
You
that.
put that little keyboard bit in the bridges. That's it. And that's all you did on that
that's
one.
all I did on the guitar. All I did on that song was put keyboards on it.
Yeah.
And
Bit
that's
like Parallel Lies off.
yeah, I just did the
Baked, yeah.
keyboards on that. They're
Keyboard.
the rare two that I didn't get my
guitar
stringy
out.
finger work on there.
Finger work.
Stringy finger.
Move on.
So we're up to £200. It went from 110 to 150 and now to £200. So thank you
hell.
very much
Really? That's amazing.
for
You guys are legends.
funding, helping us fund Series
Thank
2.
you.
Next
Thank you very
week we
much.
will be back to normal with a chart. I'll add all these songs to the charts and I'll be adding these demos as they're working in the members area so you can listen to them if you are a subscribed member. But please subscribe to us on YouTube and pass around 2020 Rendezvous Series 1. I've paused the advertising on that for now, so if the numbers don't go up for the next few weeks, then we can blame you for not sharing it enough. That's really the.
Send the lads
I'm
round,
joking.
smash your windows.
I'm running for government. You see, basically, I'm creating a problem and then blaming it on other people. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
topical.
You'll go straight to the top, though.
Yeah.
I still haven't done all the facts. We haven't got on to. I've still got to do more facts in the next two songs. So let's
Okay, the
move on
facts.
to our next song, which is one of Ricky's from Megalomania. This is called "How to Live." Anything you want to say about it, Ricky?
I hope you like it.
Brilliant.
Well done.
This is "How to Live" from Megalomania. So that was How to Live there by Ricky
Lovely.
from Megalomania. So we should explain, basically, without giving too much of the storyline away, there's a bit of a kind of a split where we're not talking to each other, which you would have seen if you've watched the kind of the update clip. And it basically means that me and Ricky end up doing an album which gets kind of nicknamed Megalomania because we kind of disappear up our own arses a bit.
Really? What made you think that?
And but then we kind of, something happens and we end up making 14. So we've kind of got these 2 albums in the fictitious world. So we're making the 2 albums and releasing both of them. And people are ordering, which is lovely. We're up to £200.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yes, thank you.
But more important than any of this Space Potatoes or any of this 2020 Rendezvous stuff or the songs or any of that,
Pointless artistic bullshit.
we all know that it's Sunday. And we all have something that's higher than any of our musical aspirations. And that, of course, is God. And if you've skipped church, you need not feel guilty, because it's time for some Jesus time with Jesus the Pen. Amen. Continuing the theme of sermons in a song, I thought I'd try and reach a new audience that I believe needs saving. So here goes.
Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Amen.
That's brilliant. That should be on 14.
So there we go. It's
Megalomania.
Jesus the Pen there for you. How can we live? Ricky asks.
Get his songs and put them out on an EP.
Maybe we should sell some new Jesus the Pen classics as a £5 bonus in the shop. And well, Ricky was asking there his song How to Live, and as we all know, it's through our Lord and Saviour, Jesus the Pen Christ.
Totally.
It was so heavy it had to go on a diet.
I hope people have been enjoying the. Enjoying the songs.
Rammstein Christ.
Rammstein Christ.
Rammstein Christ, yeah.
Ram Christ.
Jenny Lowe, hello Jenny. Says all praise the pen. Wonderful.
Christine, that's Jenny's sister.
Jenny.
So let's move on to the last one, which is one of mine from Megalomania. And this is a song that I actually started writing at Emily's house when we had that barbecue. I was sitting there strumming away on the acoustic. So yeah, this is called On One Side. Here we go.
Maybe it's time for a change of heart. I think I've known this from the start. Maybe I should have done it before. Just woke up and this got old. Hypocrisy's raging, and I'm not engaging. It's coming in from both sides. If this is our peacetime, then we need a lifeline or a safe place to hide. I've cut the cord. There's only so much one can take, but I know it's never done. It's never done. Hypocrisy's raging, and I'm not engaging. It's coming in from all sides. If this is our peacetime, then we need a lifeline or a safe place to hide. With all of us on one side. Hypocrisy's raging, and I'm not engaging. It's coming in from all sides. If this is our peacetime, then we need a lifeline or a safe place to hide. Hypocrisy's raging, and I'm not engaging. It's coming in from all sides. If this is our peacetime, then we need a lifeline with all of us on one side.
So there we go. That was our last new song from Megalomania by me there. We got some comments. Another great track. We are spoilt for new music. Megalomania is building up to be one hell of an album with some high-class songs on it. Nice one, Curly. And the barbecue influence, that one. Yeah, it was quite chilled out. I thought I'd put it at the end because that's when most people have gone off. I wanted to put the more impact ones at the beginning, to be honest. I thought that's the kind of slowest one. If people are going, I'd rather save that for the end, particularly after Ricky's epic. But so yeah, I didn't get to all the facts because I've been very bad. But let's go through. Christine was the last one, so we got one here about Flossie. It comes up saying, "Did you know?" I have to wait for it to go because it's on a timer. But did you know Chris employs Flossie to select his album of week to? So
that's actually
there
true.
we go. That is actually true.
Mm-hmm.
So we've got another fact coming up here about Boris Johnson. These are the ones I didn't get to.
I bet Ricky's got some
Boris
facts
Johnson rehearses lies over his morning eggs on toast. I think that is a fact.
That is just a fact.
That's just a fact. There's no.
What
joke
is?
in
Say that
it.
again. Say that
Boris
one again.
Johnson rehearses his lies over eggs on toast. And another fact here: it didn't come home. Is that too soon?
No, you can say it. Fuck it. Football.
Any other last ones? We've got two more facts because I do want to refresh them all. I've been waiting 3 weeks to get some of these out. Ada Shivu can kill a man with one lash of her tail. And the last one here is about Lorelei. Waiting for it to come up. Lorelei McBroom thought Michael Jackson's Thriller was a documentary. So, more facts
Well, it
next
was, wasn't
week. But please go to the shop. Here is the shop and donate or buy pre-order 14 and Megalomania double album. If we do decide to do either of them on vinyl, someone was asking about vinyl. If we do decide to do them on vinyl, then if you've already bought the download, we'll give you a discount. We'll give you that amount off. So don't let it put you off buying the download. If there'll be a download upgrade option if we do choose to go vinyl. But the problem is it's 2 albums, so it's which one will we do? We wouldn't be able to fit the whole album on, so 14 would only end up having like 10 of the songs on it. And
which would defeat the object of 14.
Yeah, it would defeat the object of 14. And realistically, the most sensible order to buy vinyl is about 250, and we're not going to sell 250 of each album. We did it last time, but we didn't sell 250, but we made enough money to make it happen. But had we have not done that, maybe, I don't know, maybe we would have had more to put towards the production of Series 1. But I don't know. We haven't really discussed that one at the moment, but whatever happens, you'll be able to upgrade. So don't let it put you off doing that. Plus, we've got a handwritten lyrics option there. So if you pick any of the Space Potatoes catalogue songs you like and you want whoever wrote those lyrics to write it out by hand and sign it and put it in the post to you. Particularly Ricky, I know how much he loves exercising his hand. So
I ain't doing it.
And someone also asked about if it's one of your songs. If someone wants the handwritten lyrics to cows or foxes, that would be great. And someone was asking about Trev playing on any of it. And yes, I do intend to get Trev to play on Megalomania. We did discuss this. I think he'd fit better on Megalomania because of the storyline, the idea of it being a slightly different version of Space Potatoes, like a Space Potatoes 2. So Trev gets involved in that. But yeah, I definitely would love him to play on some stuff. He's a great guitarist. But I'd like to do that when we actually, if we ever get a chance to meet up, because doing stuff remotely is not fun. It would be great if he could come down for a couple of days and do it over the summer. So
it's Freedom Day tomorrow. Of course we can fucking do it. Let's do it.
Freedom Day, yeah. Stay safe, everyone. Seriously.
Yeah, please.
Please, because otherwise there'll be another lockdown and we ain't going to be gigging. We ain't going to be doing anything.
Keep your hands clean.
Please, just don't limit your lives and stop enjoying yourselves. But please, just
be sensible.
Wear a mask when you're in a crowded place. And
I think a majority of people are actually doing it. There's more sensible people than idiots.
Look at the football
in
fans.
Blackpool yesterday.
And that was why we had restrictions in. Look at the football fans. You know, I get that it was an epic time and all that, but still, you know, it's going to.
The problem is the government is saying, yeah, you can do that. That's the problem.
Well,
the government saying, yeah, you can do that. It's permitted. You can do that.
Fucking idiots.
Yeah, and then they're going, oh, countries are rising. Let's lock down. Well, you've just told us we can do that.
Situation like saying to one of my the kids when they were younger, there's a bar of chocolate there, don't touch it, I'm going out for the day. You know, they're bound to go over it, and people are stupid.
Oh, dear.
Not that my kids are stupid. All four of them.
Some cunts.
I've just made a button for it.
What's that?
What was your button?
It's just come up the screen. It says political chat.
Sponsored by Radox Bath Salts.
Oh dear. Well, sorry about that. It was a bit of a rant, but you know we do want to get our lives back to some degree. Oh, it's gone up to £240. Thank you for whoever did that. Thank you very much for helping us fund it. Right, we should go. We've been going for an hour and 10 minutes now, but it's been absolutely lovely. Hello to Neil Luckett and Vasey over on YouTube. Thank you for tuning in over there. And please share 2020 Rendezvous Series 2. Please go to the shop and buy something. And also, I am wearing Space Potatoes T-shirt. So we've got all of that. Hoodies if you're in a cold place, and T-shirts if you're in, and all of that. So it's all available over there. But we'll be back next week and we'll have the chart and all of that. So it's a goodbye from Chris. Say goodbye, mate.
Adios, amigos.
Trevor.
Bye-bye.
Ricardo.
Ta-ta and farewell.
And it's a goodbye from me. See you later, Space Potatoes. I can't do it. Come on, guys. You let